Hello, and welcome back to Ikikoi. Now let's get started with today's read-through. I'm finally done. It had been a while since I washed dishes, so it took quite a while. Now that I think about it, it's almost always Eika, and Ryo doing the dishes. I've been living with them for quite a long time. And that goes without saying for Aika since she's my imoto, but the same thing went for my cousin Ryo too. The three of us have been living together since the day of our parents were gone. We're no different from a real family. Since all three of us have been living together, I should have been doing some chores too, but this whole time I barely helped him at all. I only realized it was just now while washing the dishes. I was always doing things for myself. I didn't even have any excuse. Every moment after school was spent for my own sake. Taking things for granted sure is scary. Ryo and Aika are usually the ones who cook here too. Damn, how pathetic can I be? Alright, I should probably express my gratitude to Aika and Ryo. It was way overdue, but I decided that I might as well act on it now that I realize it. That one realization made me feel like washing the dishes today was worth it. Yeah, I should. We decided to live together as a kazoku ever since that day after all. These voices. They're Aika and Ryo's. What are they doing? I could hear their voices coming from the second floor. But what could they be doing at this hour? They're a little loud. I can't really imagine those two playing around together, so maybe a gokibori came out or something. If that's the case, it would be time for me, a member of this family, to be useful. Hey, are you two alright? What's with the racket? I'll go get insecticide, so keep your eyes on it, okay? Jeez, they sure are noisy. I got the insecticide from the kitchen cupboard, and they ran back upstairs. Oh, what? Why are they in their underwear? Why is she in her underwear? Huh?
Toji?
Yeah, why are they randomly in their underwear? Huh? What's wrong, you two? Ryo quickly put her skirt on and threw an attack at me. I instinctively dodged it somehow. What happened?
ないで。何事これ。
I miss H2O. I don't know why I randomly remember H2O here. Wait, what's happening? What's on my face? I can't see.
だから喋らないで。
なんで? I can't move. I can't breathe.
兄さん、不潔。何やってるのよ。
Okay, now I see why it reminds me of H2O. It reminds me of that scene. What do you mean by that? What's even happening right now?
だから喋るな。動けない。
Just explain what's going on right now, Aika.
説明？今の状況って。
What's going on? I can't see anything. It's all dark.
状況って。これどう説明したらというかどう見ても。
And what are you seeing? Tell me.
いわゆる
69? 67. 69? The number of a girl in that idol group from Akihabara. What is this joke? It's AKB48, but whatever. Akihabara AKB69. No, wait. There should be a lot fewer than that. I've heard of that number somewhere before. For some reason, it felt like a number that would never have anything to do with me. Yes, the kind of illusionary number that didn't seem to exist in my world. Something that shouldn't have anything to do with me. 69. 69. 69?
そうよ。早くどいてよ。
Got it.
そんな場所使わないで。
Come in. In order to move Ryo's body away from me, I grabbed onto something and then reached for support. I didn't know what that bouncy part of her body pressing against me was, but my instincts warned me it was a danger zone. All right.
何やってるの、兄さん。
What are you talking about? I'm trying to get up without touching her with my hands.
手使わないで顔そのまま持ち上げたら大変なことになるに決まってるでしょ。
What do you mean bad? Tien, what's happening?
兄さんの口の近くがりょうさんのそのあの部分なんだから。顔を上げたら口が思いっきりつくでしょ。
My mannequins.
しゃべらないで。本当にせめて顔を下ろして。兄さんのバカ、何考えてるのよ。信じられない。
I told you, didn't I? If I use my hands. What should I do now? Aika's voice suddenly dropped.
兄さん、もしかしてそれ普通にわざとやってない？
Huh? What are you talking about? Why would I do something like this?
へえ、そう、わざとじゃないんだ。あくまでもこれは事故というわけなんだ。
Yeah, Soya, what are you trying to say?
そう、だったらこれ何かしら。
She's still in her underwear. She didn't even bother to wear her skirt like Ryo. Very nice.
これよ、これのことよ。
An unbearable pain ran through my whole body.
わざとじゃないんだったらなんでここを大きくしているのかしら。兄さんは。
You're mistaken. Stop stepping on me. That's a body part I can't control.
自分の意志じゃなきゃ誰の意志で大きくさせてるのよ、バカ。
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
ダメ、動かさないで。何よもう、さっきより大きくなってるじゃない。もう兄さんの変態変態変態変態。変な声出すな、バカ兄さん。もうバカバカバカ。ちょっとエイカちゃん、それダメ。何喜んでるのよ。
Of course not.
喜んでるじゃないの。どんどん大きくさせて、この変態。
No, you're mistaken.
そんなにりょうさんのが嬉しいの。
That's not a problem.
そういう問題でしょ、この変態。兄さんの変態マジ。
No, you're wrong. It's your foot. Your foot.
私の足。
It's because your foot is stimulating me so.
私の足。
It's getting big because you keep pressing your foot on it.
私の足大きく。
Heika-san. Mate! She raised her leg up high and stomped down on, not the thing between my legs, but my head instead. Why did things turn out like this? I just washed the dishes, then I heard them yelling. Why? Today's happenings flashed by, one after another. The image of salted salmon and bread and fried ginger pork, and the image of Aiga's panties that burned into my retina as she stomped on them, on me. My consciousness faded away. My retinas. The section change really reminds me of the Kino VN known as Himanatsu. Yeah. I'm sorry to believe that this VN was made around the same time. No, it was released on the same year as Subahibri was. So Makara and Keroki had a lot of people working on this, working on those two VNs at the same time. Can't believe it's in this all in the same year. Anyway, and then the next one was like Himanatsu 2013. And then Sakaminota. Then Toki. Then it's been a while since we had like a fresh IP related VN from either of those two. When I say two, it's actually just one. Anyway, let's continue. Rays of light slid in between the curtains and woke up my eyes through my eyelids. I could only hear the faint ticking of the alarm clock beside my pillow, my makura. I picked it up and checked the time. It's 6:25. There was still over 30 minutes before the alarm would make other noises. I pressed the alarm button to turn it off and put the clock back where it was. For some reason, I feel like I slept very well, but I woke up earlier than usual. Did I sleep less? What time did I go to sleep yesterday anyway? After pondering on it for a while, I didn't remember going to bed last night. Huh? But I'm in my pajamas, and the alarm was set as usual. The mere fact that he's in the pajamas, someone at least changed his clothes for him, so I'm guessing it's the Mido. So I must have gone to bed how I always did. What's going on? This is giving me the creeps. Why do I have goosebumps? And why am I horny? starting the morning well, huh? I feel like something important had happened last night, and that should explain why I'm feeling this way right now, but I can't remember anything. What in the world happened? Or should I say, What in the world did I see? I remained clueless as to what it was. It seemed to be something important, but I just couldn't recall. Why am I horny anyway? I quickly checked inside my underwear. Nothing out of the ordinary. I seem to have a bump on my head. Did I hit myself while I was sleeping? The sunlight that shone in made me feel so awake. What a refreshing morning. I better get rid of this horny feeling. What a nice way to solve your horniness. It's been 40 minutes since I got changed. I'm finished going through and solving several pages of problems in the textbook. A healthy young man can't be having such unhealthy sexual urges so early in the morning, you see. To chase those urges away, I decided to focus and solve these problems. At that moment, I heard a knock on the door. Weird. Someone actually came to my room this early in the morning, even more so if it's the person I'm thinking of. That clear and crisp voice could belong to no one else but her. Yeah, I'm awake. The door isn't locked. A girl who lived under the same roof as me came in, already dressed in her uniform. Ohayo, Ryo.
Ohayo.
What's wrong? You don't usually come here first thing in the morning.
朝から兄さんの部屋に来たら悪いかしら?
I didn't say that. Wait. Ah!
何?
What do you mean, Nani? Is there a reason you two came to my room?
別に理由なんて
You wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason.
理由ならあるわ
What is it?
あなたに聞きたいのだけどあなた頭大丈夫かしら
Oi, are you picking a fight this early?
そんなことないわ私は心配して言っているのよ
That just sounds like you're picking a fight.
そう安心したわ大丈夫みたいねあと質問したいのだけど
What is it?
あなた何か変な病気にかかってないかしら
Huh?
あのパンツの中がヌラヌラになっていたから
Our bro came before he lost consciousness. Wait a second. So they changed his underwear as well. At least Ika's aware of what it is.
そうかもしれないけど私触ってしまったから少し心配で大丈夫です触ったくらいで何か問題が起こることなんてありえません経口摂取したとしても病気になりませんから
How is she aware?
経口摂取あ、いや何でもありません経口摂取口ということかしらいやあくまでも一般論ですよ一般的に問題ないというお話でして一般的に口で
The two had been going on and on by themselves suddenly fell silent. What the heck is with these two? Is there anything else? Or did you two just come in here just to make fun of me?
朝からあなたなんかをからかいに来るわけないじゃない私たちはそんな暇ではないわ
Ja, why are you two here?
それはそうよ私は朝からあなたを罵倒しに来たのよ
Isn't that the same thing?
とりあえず頭大丈夫だよね
No, not you too, Aika.
違う 朝から机に向かって勉強とは辛気臭い人間ね。
Why? Wouldn't you be normally raising me for this? I'm studying, you know.
そうかしら。外見てみなさいよ。
Ryo opened up the window, Madoka, and looked up at the sky.
今日も天気がいいんだね。
Yeah, you can say that again. The weather these days has been pretty good.
それでそれに対抗してあなたは辛気臭く生きてるわけ？
Like hell I am. Why would anyone be protesting against the good weather be gloomy?
それがあなたでしょ。
What are you going on about?
とりあえず絶好の布団干し日和よ。
So?
これだから辛気臭い人間は。あなたも少しはお日様のエネルギーを分けてもらうといいわよ。
What are you talking about?
お布団よ。お布団様を干すのよ。
You know what? I suddenly remembered I should probably open the window of my apartment. I'll probably do it after this recording. It's early in the morning actually right now. Just before I go to the Ikikoi. Though I'm working at home today. Anyway, that's what I mean. That's why I get to record this early in the morning. My futon. Ryo pointed at my futon, which I had finished making. I just aired it out yesterday, so it's fine.
なるほど。お日様の力をいっぱいに受けすぎたお布団に入ると、邪悪なあなたは灰になって消えてしまうわけね。
What the hell? Is he a Kyuketsuki? Am I a Kyuketsuki or something? No, wait. That sounds weaker than a Kyuketsuki. Turn to ash just from the sun rays in my futon.
当たり前じゃない。あなた以下の存在なんてありえないのだから。
After saying that, Ryo gently picked up my futon.
申し訳ないけど、どいてくれるかしら、ゴキブリ。
You don't sound courteous at all. Oh, we finally have our thumbnail. I thought I was stuck with something very spicy, but like, I don't want to tempt the algorithm. Or maybe. I don't know. You'll guys see how it turns out when I upload. As if handling tissue paper, she gently spread out the futon on the balcony railing.
これで太陽の匂いでいっぱいのお布団に。
With a delighted expression, Ryo pressed her face against my futon. What did she mean by this? Is this why they call it Makura? Is that why their company's called Makura? Although we're talking about futon right now, but the sensation, you know. Oh, don't tell me. The nocturnal emissions.
臭いわ。
Damare!
本当ですか？
Hey, why are you smelling my futon too?
ほら、ここの部分。本当だ。すごい匂いする。
What kind of bullying technique is this? Stop it, please. I'm begging you.
布団の匂い嗅がれて嫌がるなんて、何かやましいことがあるからでしょ？
Of course not. Anyone would feel repulsed from that.
なんか、ここの部分、すごく匂いがする。
Which spot are they talking about?
どこかしら？
Listen to me. Damn it. Stop sniffing my futon.
うるさいわね。
Of course I am. Are you an idiot?
くんくん。
Get lost already, Ika.
まったく、不愉快な匂いね。くんくん。
And they just keep smelling it. Stop sniffing if it's unpleasant. Stop violating my futon.
うるさいわ。あなたはそっちで陰気に勉強していればいいのよ。
And how could I possibly concentrate on my gloomy studies with people sniffing my futon right next to me?
なら陽気に勉強してればいいのじゃないかしら。
And what kind of idiot can study energetically while two girls are sniffing his futon right next to him?
それがあなたでしょ？
I'm not that kind of person.
くんくん
just, they just keep going at it. What do you mean, Hey, what's wrong? Hey!
いやなんかね
Wait a second. What do you mean she recognized the smell? I mean, that's the only reason why she would stop. What do you mean by that? Why are you laughing with your cheeks flush? What is it? What's going on with my futon?
気にしないで
Kinda makes you really suspicious. Only someone without experience would be like, huh? What's the smell? You know, like someone with experience would easily recognize that smell. And like, oh, I understand what it is. You know what I mean? How can I not worry?
くんくん
No, stop it already. Stop sniffing my futon.
さてお布団も干したことだしそろそろリビングに行こうかしら朝食ができているわ
I just found out the Japanese word for living room is living. It's just the word living. I'm like, okay. Is that so? So all the terrible things are finally over, huh?
そうねすごく臭くて大変だったわ
With a blushing face. But you are the one who stuffed your face into it.
だってあまりに臭かったからご近所迷惑にならないか心配で
I can imagine she just kept sniffing on it. If it was that terrible, the whole room would have been filled with that smell.
結構充満してるんじゃないねえ陛下ちゃん
She's in the daze. You just know.
陛下ちゃんはいほら見なさいよあんたの臭さで陛下ちゃんが放心してるじゃないの
What the hell?
でもなんかりょうさん少し膝がガタガタしてません内股気味だよ
Damn, man. I got horny from it.
そうかしら少し声震えてませんつまりそれだけあなたの布団は臭いのよこのゴキブリ
Why do I have to get abused like this first thing in the morning?
知らないわとりあえず陛下ちゃん行くわよはい
The heck was that about? What did I do to deserve this? I mumbled to myself while looking at my recently gang my recently gang rape without airing outside. These are the truest words I ever read in a long time. This is just too cruel. The moment I got downstairs, a strong fragrance entered my nose. Oh, that toad smells good.
おはようございます卵の方はいかがいたしましょうかスクランブルエッグサニーサイドアップおよびターンオーバーオムレツとございますがスクランブルエッグサニーサイドアップターンエーガタムオムレツそんなに出てくるのか
She said the thing. Oh yeah, this was 2011, so... Wait a second. No, 2011's around... The Gundam that was around that time was 00. Oh, I guess they were stuck 10 years from 10 years ago, because Turn A was like 10 years ago from that time. But anyway.
いえ多分選ぶんですよあと一箇所かなり違います
No, wait. Yeah, Turn A is around like 1999-ish. That was around the time when they made Suinosora. Oh man, they're still stuck at their college years. Because remember SCA-ji was like in college or like his final year or something like that when they made Suinosora. Anyway.
ご所望とあらば全てでも問題ありませんが
Yeah, that would be a waste of eggs. Just choose one, onigase.
一つ？そんなたくさんから一つしか選べないのか？
Shouldn't you be thankful that you're being given so many choices?
たくさんから選べるからいい。そう言われればそうなのだけど。ジョージ様はいかがなさいますか？
Me? Well, let's see.
ジョージは生卵でいいんだぞ。
With rice, maybe. But who the hell eats a raw egg with pan?
冗談だ。ほら、ジョージにはオムライス作ってやったぞ。
Man, you know what? I also miss that. Takekake gohan. Yeah, that shit's good. Although you had to find an egg that's suited for it, unless you want to risk the getting sick. Although the funny thing is, I think I've tried it with eggs in the US and I haven't gotten sick so far. Although I stopped doing that for like, I don't know, man. let me not try it and then let me not try it again. Anyway. Well, okay, so I do use like freshly cooked rice. Okay, this is old man ramblings. I do use freshly cooked rice on it, so the heat cooks the egg a little. So maybe that's why it's all right. Anyway, let's continue. Huh? Was mine made before everyone else's?
ゆうべ寮に言われたからな。何もしない極つぶしじゃいかんと思って少し作ってみたんだぞ。
Oh, you can cook?
そう。食べられるかどうかなんかわからないけどな。
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Then don't ask me to eat something like this. A normal rice tagged with such an irresponsible statement. The danger level was clearly off the charts. However, wow, this is
まずかったか？
the opposite actually. This taste.
はい、私も正直驚きました。私、料理には自信があったのですが。そんなに美味しいの
？Hey, don't snatch my food. Or your manners.
嘘、これすごく美味しい。そうか、それはよかったぞ。じゃあそういうことで私はつむぐに全種類作ってもらうからな。
I don't understand how you think.
そこは料理がうまくできたから鬼ヶ瀬ちゃんは好きなだけ食べていいよフラグじゃないのか？
As if there's anything like that.
そうよ。全種類なんて食べていいわけないでしょ。
待って。How many sunny side ups? Sunny side up eggs are piled up on your plate, Rio.
10個よ。
Why that many?
うだうだ朝からうるさいわね。たかだか1パック分よ。
That's a freaking big pack.
違うわよ。中サイズよ。16個入りだってあるわ。
That's not the problem.
じゃどういう問題かしら。簡潔に述べて。制限時間は3秒よ。答えられなかったら殺すわ。
Let's see. The problem is, like hell I can answer that. And why are you going to kill me if I can't answer?
私の優雅な食事を邪魔するからよ。
Exquisite meal? Is a pile of fresh eggs exquisite? It's like you're going to distribute them to refugees or something. Or are you some kind of competitive eater?
うるさいわね。そんな言い方、淑女に対して失礼だと思わないの？心外だわ。あなたのパンは没収よ。
待って、なんで？ Rio grumbled and stole my food. A perfect example of the offender being angry at its victim. Still, Ryo actually lost her usual cool and got agitated over something minor like this. I guess that means she's actually concerned about her huge appetite.
なんだ量ずるいぞ。私も1パック食べるんだからな。なら自分で作ればいいでしょ。そんなことしたら遅刻してしまう。
That's not a problem. Jeez. Besides, you can cook really well, so I'm sure you can easily cook up that amount.
まあ確かに自分のやつだったら1個作るのにそんな時間かからないか。大丈夫ですよ。私がやります。味は鬼ヶ瀬様より劣るかもしれませんが、数をこなすのは早いんです。何しろ私スーパーメイドですから。
It's just eggs. Wouldn't cooking eggs take about the same time for everyone?
スーパーメイドはカレーにスルーですか。まあいいですけど、おそらく鬼ヶ瀬様もそれなりに早くは作れるとは思うのですが、長司様が食べているそれは特別品ということですから。
The one I'm having is tokubetsu?
つもぐ、いらないこと言わなくていいから。申し訳ありません。長司様、先ほどの言葉はお忘れくださいませ。さあ、皆様も朝食を済ませてください。遅刻してしまいますよ。
As we walked while chit-chatting, the school came into my sight. We were walking at our standard pace, something we got from habit, and we arrived at school at around the usual time. And then... President Yanagasi, ohayo. Oh, ohayo. Oh, it's Yukawa-senpai. Ohayo. Ohayo gozaimasu.
おはよう。おはようございます。挨拶しちゃった。朝はつらいな。今日は特に寝不足だぞ。
And why did she get enough sleep? Onikase sluggishly followed us from behind. The moment she arrived, the students' joyous faces became instantly dyed with fear. Hey, isn't that... The crowd split, and Onigase slowly walked in the middle of the patch she created. Hey, look, it's Onigase-san.
鬼ヶ瀬先輩、なんか今日の機嫌悪そうじゃない？ああ、そうだ。鬼ヶ瀬だぞ。今日はだるいからうざいこと言うとみんな頭から食ってしまうぞ。
Hey, don't say silly stuff like that. Why is it that everything that comes out of her mouth can be so easily misconstrued? Tonikaku, why didn't you get enough sleep?
うるさいな。お前には関係ない。
Maybe she was practicing to make the omurice. 今朝は早起きでしたからね。仕方がありませんよ。ソースの仕込みにあんなにも時間をかけるのですから。だからそういうこと言うな。Did that omurice's sauce really take that long?
ただ単に玉ねぎを炒める時間が長かっただけだ。誰もお前のためにやったんじゃないからな。
I can't quite hear what they're saying, but why is Onigase-senpai talking with them?
炒める時間がどうこうとか聞こえたけど。
Tie him up. She wants to torture him or something.
長司のためにやったのでなければ、あなたは誰のためにやったのかしら。自分自身の鍛錬のため。そうなんだからな。なら明日は私の分作ってくれるかしら。なんでお前のために。だったらやっぱり長司のは特別だったのじゃないかしら。何が言いたい。さっきから絡んでくるな。よ別に。ただ自分の鍛錬のためなら私に作ってくれてもいいじゃない。 うるさい。
Holy moly! World War III is happening!
ここ最近あまり激突がなかったから。朝から元気ね。さっきまであんなに眠そうだったのに。
I like her. I don't know why Rio's fighting stats has to show her tummy, but okay. I kind of like that though. But like, anyway. You know what? Maybe Makura should make some battle shonen BN at least once, you know? You could tell that one of them really likes martial arts, man. It's like they're stopping themselves from making some chunin ass work. Like, you know, I think the point of some of the Makura works are really just chillax works that don't have meaning. So they could just totally make like a slice of life that involves fighting. Oh, wait a second. There's already anyway. But you know what I mean.
ネタトラを起こすような真似をしたのはお前だろう。
You idiots! Why do you two have to start quarreling here of all places?
うるさい。常時止めるな。これは天下分け目の戦いだ。
That's the neutral! What do you mean? Don't start battles like that on such a fine morning. Are you stupid?
単に使い方を間違っているのでしょう。どこが間違っているんだ。だいたい亮が10個も卵食べるから私は6個しか食べられなかったんだぞ。これを天下分け目の戦いと言わずして何を天下分け目の戦いという。
The neutral. The battle of Sekigahara, maybe.
知らん。そんな得体の知れない戦い。そんなもんより今こそ天下分け目の戦いだ。
You lost me.
つまり勝った方がこの世界をいただく。
She really got into it. And I like her eye color change there. Holy shit! What do you guys just announced? She's going to conquer the world.
このような爽やかな朝から世界の命運が2人に委ねられるなんて大変ですね。
Wait, these two won't be changing the world, changing the fate of the world just through their quarreling. So don't worry.
でも2人だけの日常からいきなり世界規模の戦争によくあることだわ。
Often enough, my ass.
最近は流行りませんけどね。だったらなおさら今こそあえてここで世界を巻き込んだ戦いにしてやるぞ。
Are you retarded?
そうだったら私もこの拳を使う時が来たようね。あれを見て。いつも広げられているりょうさんの拳が握られているわ。
But Ryo-senpai practices a traditional style of martial arts. She wouldn't normally clench her fists.
そうあれは静かなるりょうの秘めたる技。人類最大最強のビッグバンパンチ。ビッチパンパンチとはりょうらしい名前だな。ブチ誰がビッチですって。
This aura. Ryo! This is bad. Mazui, it's been a long time since I've seen Ryo snap for real.
どうやら久しぶりに本気みたいだな。いつも涼しい顔をしているりょう様はどこに行ったか。しかし私も衝撃波の使い手として衝撃の鬼ヶ瀬と言われご近所のお子様たちに慣れ親しまれた逸材。
I think you just failed at being terrifying if you're popular among the children.
なるほど。衝撃対静かなるの戦い。世界最後の日にふさわしい好カードですね。テンション上がってきました。
I like how Subaru is so deadpan about the whole thing. They'll go deciding when the world ends. Well, the situation is bad. Ryo aside, if Onigase starts fighting, the scale of the affected area would be tremendous. This isn't a joking matter. She's a particular girl who can genuinely produce shockwaves. Everyone around the area would be part of the casualties. I must stop them.
行くぞー。ビッ ーバーン。
Yanagasi-san is. I focus all my attention and strength to dash toward him. I needed to stop a serious clash between these two. Of course, it's not for their sake, since they weren't fragile enough to get damaged by each other's attacks. It's for the sake of everyone else here who could get hurt.
そういえばジョージ様。
Huh? Sumugu patted my shoulder as she said that, causing me to completely lose my balance during my dash. And then... It hurts. That was unbelievably stupid. I lost my balance during my dash from one pat on my shoulder and tripped. It seems Sumugu wanted to ask me something. What was that for, Sumugu?
質問なのですが、世界が終わってしまうのでしたら、夕飯のお買い物は行かなくてもいい。
Wait.
ということなのでしょうか。
Wait, you mean Sumugu wasn't just being deadpan because she... Oh shit, man. She was straight up believing the whole shit. Who the heck cares?
あなた。
I could hear both of their voices from above me. Looks like the quarrel somehow calmed down because I tripped over. Thank God. Base? Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh!
何かしら。何か私たちに言いたいみたいだけど、早くしてくれないかしら。
Well,
いいのよ。言い訳とかいらないの。早く要件を終わらせてくれないかしら。
What do you mean?
要件を終わらせてくれたら、私の方からやるべきことが効率的かつ手際よくできるからよ。
What should I do?
そうね。とりあえず、あなたの手につかまれたスカートを返してもらおうかしら。
But of course immediately. これ？
いいえ、それが終わった後が大事なのよ。
Afterwards? What are you going to do afterwards?
殺す。
You two are in sync.
それで要件は？
I wanted you to get along.
仲良くね。そうね、わかったわ。仲良く。あなたを殺すとするわ。
待って。
まったく、一度ならずも二度までもジョージは。
What do you mean second time?
二度？
You're mistaken. That was just That's a sharp glare Rio was giving me, with an extremely terrifying expression on her face. She slowly came over to me and placed her hand on my shoulder.
そうね。ごめんなさい。
Huh? Why is Rio-san apologizing?
悪いことなんてないのに。私も頭に血が上ってしまって。
Rio.
こんなところでビッグバンパンチを使ってしまうところだったわ。もし使っていたら。
You actually did.
この宇宙が滅んでいたかもしれない。
The Big Bang Punch destroyed the universe. Bullshit!
マジか。そんなすごい技だったのか。名前からすごい技だとは思ってたけど、本当にビッグバンと同じぐらいの威力があるなんて。
Why do you believe her? Now that I think about it, she didn't even know about the Battle of Sekigahara, yet she somehow knew about the Big Bang.
同時打ちだったら衝撃では勝てなかったかもしれない。そうね。貯める時間が下手にできてしまったから思わず打ってしまいそうになったわ。ビッグバンパンチを。なるほど。それで長司は。
Hey, if Onigase-senpai says so, then it must be real, right? Sounds right to me. If Onigase-san can produce shockwaves, then I wouldn't be surprised if Ryo-san's ultimate technique can actually.
だったらその技を止めるために生徒会長はわざとあんなハレンチなことを。
Damn it. Onigase Joji, you're the man. Wait. It's not what you guys think. No, it's not really.
さあ行きましょう。お礼がしたいわ。鬼ヶ瀬さんも一緒に生徒会長にお礼をするため体育館裏まで行きましょう。そうだな。
Huh? Behind the gym? なんで？
さあ時間もないわ。私たちに最大級のお礼をさせてください、生徒会長様。さあ体育館裏に。あと皆さんも後をつけてくるような野暮なことはしないように。
I really have a bad feeling. Of course. ちょっと待ってください. With a sweet smile on her face, Ryo whispered into my ear.
さあ行くわよゴキブリ。このお礼人前なんかじゃできないわ。
でも but you just beat me up earlier, didn't you?
だからあれは人前用のお礼よ。これから人様が静止に絶えないお礼をするのよ。私のイメージを壊さないためにも人目のつかないところでね。
Yeah! Please fill in the blanks with your imagination for what happened afterwards. She didn't do anything physically violent, but insulted me verbally instead. I was bathed in a barrage of soul-stabbing verbal violence. Getting beat up would have been better. That was mean. Too mean.
いつまで落ち込んでいるのかしら。
Of course I am. Just think of what you said to me.
うるさいわね。人前であんな格好させたのだから当たり前でしょ。夕べみたいのならまだしも。
What I did last night?
いいえ、なんでもないわ。忘れなさい。
Right.
それより長司、
What is it?
私お腹減ったわ。もう一度言うわ。
No, you had to say it again. I get it already. We just finished second period. You know, Rio. After another one of those usual disorganized, difficult lessons, the bell for lunch time. It's finally over. What the? What's wrong, Rio?
さてと、付き合いなさい、長司。
Huh? What's with that all of a sudden?
うるさいわね。私はお腹が減って気が立っているのよ。
But didn't you just eat the sandwich you brought from home?
いつの話よ。それ2時間も前の話じゃない。
Stop getting hungry so quickly then. So?
そんなこと知らないわ。さあついてきなさい、ゴキブリ。
Wait, I'm gonna pause. When I mean pause the recording, I'll probably do some recording later in the afternoon. It's time for me to wage. Anyway, I hope you guys. No, wait, I'm gonna do recording later, so I'm just gonna pause the recording. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I get back. Hopefully, I continue later. Okay, I am back hours later. So, before this, I did a recording of Shizuku and then ate my dinner, and now we're here. So, let's get started with reading. Continue where we left off. I told you to stop calling me that, didn't I? An all too familiar sound effect. If you played another game by the writer of this route. Anyway.
待ってたぞ2人とも
I get why Sumugu's here, but why are you here too, Onigase? We'll be coming here immediately after lessons then anyway.
うるさいな細かいことはいいんだよ
I don't think it's that minor though.
それでは皆様どうぞ
Oh, why is the table filled with food?
鬼ヶ瀬様も亮様も大食漢だと判明いたしましたから本日は多めの昼食をご用意いたしました
You sure are spoiling them. The food expense is gonna skyrocket now.
何ケチくさいこと言ってるんですかだいたい食費の一部は湯川家から出ているでしょ
Oh, Eka?
いちいち妹が出てくるたびに意外そうな声出すのやめてくれないかしら正直不愉快エイカ待ってたんだぞあまりに遅いから困ってたんだぞ
No, I'm sure I saw no signs of worry from anyone at all.
それでは皆様昼食にいたしましょうこれはなんだはいあんこう鍋ですよ
Oh, Uncle, it really tastes good. And how did this even get here?
あんこうが旬な時期だからよそんなことすら知らないのかしら
That's not what I'm talking about. Who in the world would bring Uncle Nabe to school as their lunchbox, as their bento?
これのどこがお弁当ですか鍋ですよ
No, that's not my point.
嫌ならあなたは食べなくていいわ消えなさいそうですよ兄さん文句ばかりです
Huh? Why is it my fault?
お気に召しませんかでしたら雑炊にすることも可能ですがいかがいたします
No, I'm not making a fuss because there's not enough carbs either.
あんこはいいよなでもさばくの大変じゃないのかそれならご安心を
What's with that katana?
あんこう包丁です何か切ってみましょうかいいな一丁派手に切断してくれ
Wait, did she bring like a whole uncle? Like, we don't need any sword demonstrations here.
そうですか素晴らしい切れ味をお見せしたかったのですが本当に素晴らしい切れ味なんですよ
Oh, really? Well, that's nice.
実はですね中子に切断名があるのですがなんと7つ道と刻まれてるのです
Which VN are you reading alongside with this VN?
これはすごいあんこうの胴体を7つ重ねたものを縦一線に切り落としたという意味です
And the graving of Nanatsu. Anyway, 7 cuts. It's said that in ancient times, a blacksmith would test the sharpness of his katana by slicing through the line of the penalty convicts. The number of cleave. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. No, it's the word the line of that, not the penalty convicts part, okay? The number of cleaved bodies would be recorded on the blade. This is a kichinai that cuts anko, as if that could be true. If the marking was real, it would be a genuine and legendary katana.
どうしたのですか兄さんそんな青ざめて
Oh, nah, it's nothing. Once again, I come to the realization that Onigase and Ryo aren't the only individuals who had the capability to kill. Sumugu can kill too. I mean, she has a gun. And now she has a katana.
あんこはうまいな。さすが西の川豚、東のあんこうだな。それフグだから。そうなのか？フグって海の豚じゃないのか？それイルカだから。イルカが海の豚っておかしいだろ。イルカの鼻とんがってんぞ。あんなブーブー話してないぞ。鼻が潰れるのってすっぽんとかでしょうかね。なありょう、すっぽんはどう書くんだ？
One. Wait a second. Supon is like turtle. Anyway, never mind.
とりあえずあなたが知らない字で一文字よ。すっぽんとかいう字か？よくわからないけど確実に間違っているのだけはわかるわ。すっぽんとかか？
All right, this is a joke that I think it requires context.
よくわからないけど確実に一文字ではないわよね。ちなみにこう書くの。
Ryo placed her finger on the table and traced the kanji of the obscure sea animal. Well, I guess you don't see that word often.
そうか。よくわからんがうまい魚だな。何食ったらこんなうまく育つんだ？あんこって頭の提灯みたいなので魚をおびき寄せて食べるんですよね。確かに突起を動かして獲物をおびき寄せるのですが、たまに海鳥、ひどい時はペンギンなんかも食べたりするようです。
By the way, anko is really really tasty, especially if you eat the liver. Anyway.
ペンギン食うのか？ひどいぞ。
That's the food chain. What's so cruel about it?
ペンギン食うとか鬼だよ。
And what would you be since you eat anko?
知らん？はうまい。
That's so biased of her.
そういえばあんこってオスは小さいんですよね。そうですね。大体のあんこうのオスは小さいと言われています。あれですよね。オスはメスに寄生して生きていくのですよね。
Hey, why are you looking at me?
別に害はありませんよ。
Besides, there's some suborders of anglerfish. Male anko aren't parasites. They're small, but they still try their best to live a proper life.
何をそんなに本気になって反論しているのかしら。それよりポン酢取って、もうなくなったから。
Hey, you used up the whole bottle already.
仕方ないでしょ。足りないのだから。うだうだ言ってないで。あなたは手元にあるポン酢を開けて私に渡せばいいの。
Fine, fine. I'm impressed by how much you eat. I haven't even touched my chopsticks yet. Still, it was a matter of course that one bottle would not satisfy considering her appetite.
長司、私にも一本つけてくれ。
You make it sound like I'm distributing wine. You two better not use too much sauce, okay? What in the world are they made of? Their immense calorie intake has no effect on their figures at all. Is there a truck engine set up inside their bodies?
ですが、オスのあんこうは小さすぎて食用にはならないので、役立たずであることも否定はできませんが。
Don't say that. A male anko puts in a lot of effort to live too.
ああ、そうです。思い出しました。何でもたまにメスの胃袋からオスのあんこうが出てくることがあるそうです。
Huh? なんで？
何でも何もオスは用済みになったら食べられてしまうからですよ。カマキリと同じですね。
It gets eaten.
頭からバリバリ食されるそうです。そういった意味ではオスが役立っているとは言えますが。
Give me a sec. Okay, I am back. Ugh.
食ったなあ。腹8分目といったところかしら。お腹いっぱいです。お粗末様でした。
Wait,
どうしたのかしら。なんて顔してるんだジョージ。
where's my share?
あら、あなたは食べないと思ってたわ。
Huh? What about the porridge?
作りましたけど、お鍋たっぷりと。
Huh? And why is it gone?
ずっとアンコウのオスの有用性を語って箸をつけなかったのは兄さんでは。
You may be right, but wasn't it a bit too fast for you guys to finish everything?
何が早いんだ。普通だろ。
Then stop eating so much in such a short period of time. The long afternoon classes had ended, and the usual period of time we spent in the student council arrived. Rio said she had some minor stuff to take care of and left the classroom before me. And judging from what she had in her hands, she was probably going to the staff room. I just remembered there were several things in our student council work that needed confirmation from the teacher in charge. I headed towards the student council room. Ah! The heck are you two doing here? You're that asshole, Yanagase, right? Asking me that won't turn me into a nice person. Shut the fuck up. I said nothing like that. Well, have you two brought the proposal letter from yesterday? Yeah, we put it right there. Oh, I see. I started going through the proposal letter. I had returned to them yesterday. Yeah. Doesn't look like there are any problems. Of course there are no problems. We checked a bunch of times on that shit so we wouldn't get boss into trouble again. I see. Well, how kind of you two. So, why did the two of you have your faces glued to the windows in the student council room? Is there anything you need? Nah, we don't have business or anything. If you had no business here, then why are you two still here? Delinquents can go wherever they want. We're free. We're not bound by anything. That's why we're delinquents. I don't think any of that is related to being a delinquent. Shut the hell up. Stop nitpicking everything we say. Oh well, at least you got the proposal letter done, so no complaints from me. By the way, what's that? What's what? The delinquents were holding something with care in their arms. A porn magazine. No, just a weekly magazine. But there's a new pictures on the cover page. Sai, just leave us alone, you stupid head. Stupid head. All right, fine. Just stop making a fuss. You don't have to tell us that. Despite what they said, they were still really loud. Why did they have to yell out everything they said anyway? What's wrong? You two look awfully concerned about what's outside the window. I told you to leave us alone. I looked outside the window. I spotted a man wandering around the schoolyard with an unfamiliar uniform. Who's that? A student from another school? You dumbass! Stop staring at him! Staring? I'm just looking. Same thing. Besides, if there are people in unfamiliar uniforms wandering around the school grounds, anyone would stare at them. True, but just don't bother him. I don't really get it, but whatever. I decided to start working, so I went over to the table. I hadn't held my pen for more than a few seconds before I heard someone knocking on the glass window. What's wrong? I slid open the window. Hey you! Are you staring at me? Huh? What do you mean? Oi! What's up with this guy? He wore a school uniform as if he were a rapper. He really does look like some random ass rapper. His oversized pants hung down below his waist. If he wasn't wearing that shirt, his underwear would probably be exposed. So, how can I help you? You look like a student from another school with that uniform. So what? No, wait. I'm the one asking the question. I'm asking if there's anything you need. The fuck's with that attitude, huh? You looking down on me? What sort of living creature is this? Is this guy really human? Why can't I establish a normal conversation with him? Get the fuck out of here now. Hey now, calm down. Tell me to calm down? You fucking idiot. I'll fucking waste your ass, noob. Waste? Noob? What do you mean? Just cut the crap and get the fuck out of here. And what are you going to do once I come out? I'm gonna fuck you over real bad, of course. And who would be obedient and come out after hearing that? What? You chicken? Get the fuck out of here. He looked like he would just jump through the window into the student council room any second now. And it looked like things wouldn't settle down if I just talked to him like this. Oh, I know. I'll give you something nice. Something nice? Yup, something nice. I grabbed the magazine off the delinquent, who was hiding himself at the corner. You idiot! I'll give you this porn magazine. The shit is this? It's a porn magazine. It looks like it has nudes of an ex-AKB 84 member. No, it's 84. I prefer AKB 69. I'm also fine with 6'7". So, what the fuck is this for? You don't want it? I didn't say that. Oh, so you do want it. Shut your trap. Get your ass out of here and bring that mag with you. I'd like to ask a question first. Shoot, motherfucker. Why are you here in the school? Extortion, motherfucker. Extortion? Yeah, man. I was extorting some dumbass who was holding that magazine. Then some asshole came and interrupted me. I see. I looked at the two delinquents who were hiding themselves. They awkwardly bowed their heads. Oh, that's him. Why are you extorting the students here? Because it's a loser school where the boss is just a bitch. I've been doing this shit for a while now. Now that I think about it, Rio mentioned something like this before. She said that recently our students have been picked on often. Anyway, get your ass out of here right now. Guess I had no choice. I could have just stayed and talked to him from inside, but it would have been bad if he decided to come into the student council room. Also, the two of our delinquent students had escaped his extortion were hiding in here. There we go. I climb up onto the windowsill and then... Ah! Oh! I pretended to fall down from the window as I grabbed onto the man's pants and pulled him down as hard as I could. Just as expected, his loose pants hanging below his waist dropped down easily. Ah! Oh! The only difference from what I had planned was that I pulled down his underwear as well. Oh! Oops! Go man! You son of a bitch! Ugh. As the man tried to punch me, I pulled his drop pants, hooking his legs and evading his punch. He tripped down painfully, and his pants came completely off. Whoops, my bad. Motherfucker! No violence, please. I quickly scrambled away from him. Hey, wait up. Oh no! There's an extortionist in the school. Oh man. Hey, wait up, asshole! Agitated, the man chased after me without even fixing his getup. That honestly surprised me a little. Hey, look at that! A student from another school is on the loose with his balls hanging out while carrying a porn magazine. Oh no! So, stop fucking around with me! Another circling around the schoolyard a couple of times, someone finally called the police and he was taken away. Well, that had to happen. It was such a big ruckus anyway. Still, that reminds me, this wasn't the first time students from another school came in to extort the students here. I wonder why they would come to Utaki School of all places, especially when the school has hardly any delinquents at all. The two delinquents were gone by the time I went back into the student council room. Instead,
どこ行ってたのかしら兄さん。
私より先に生徒会室に向かっておきながら、重役出勤とはいい度胸ね。
何してたんだ
Onigase was here too. Oh, Onigase! So you came.
おう、今日も新しいクイズを仕入れてきたぞ。
You can leave those aside for now. Anyway, where are your underlings?
手下
You know, those two delinquents.
あいつらを手下言うな。あれはあれで愉快な奴らなんだからな。
What kind of relationship do you have with those two anyway?
一応今は文化祭実行委員だけど。
But you've known them from way before that, right?
ああ、そうだな。まあ、あいつらは不良といっても暴力が苦手なシャイな連中なんだよ。
Why would people who are scared of violence want to be delinquents?
まあな、いろいろあるんだよ。
Stop iro, huh? Oh, Rio, how about our students getting picked on by students from another school?
そうね。事件性は低いらしいけど、数件起きてるわ。今までなかった分、少し問題ね。
Why did it start now?
さあ、よくわからないけど。でもなぜかしら。昨日は全く興味なさそうだったけど。
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal anyway.
あのさ、その他校生に絡まれる事例ってなんだ
Oh, nothing. Nothing important.
それより兄さん、それ
Aika pointed toward what I had on my hands.
それはいわゆるビニ本、いえエロ本ですか
Erohon? Whoa! No, you got it wrong. This is just a normal magazine.
雑誌って思いっきり表紙にヌードって書いてあるじゃない。
You're right, but
生徒会長ともあろうものが、そんなものを学校に持ち込んでるなんて感心しないわね。というかむしろ死ねばいいと思うわ。
how did you jump from being disappointed to wanting me dead? Why is it better if I just kill myself?
とりあえず没収するわ。
あ
って何残念そうな声出してるのよ。そんなにこの本が大事なのかしら。
No, of course not.
まあ男の子ですから仕方がありません。
Since I'm a boy, it's natural. It wasn't my book to begin with. Well, I had no choice but to compensate those two for it. Note to self, I'll talk about it with them the next time I see them. On our way home, we went to the shopping district to buy ingredients for dinner. Having Sumugu, a popular character in the shopping district, with us, we managed to get lots of discounts from various stores. She had started becoming popular around here when she was lodging at school.
夕食に何かご希望はありますか？肉だな。
お肉かしら。
These two were seriously carnivores. What do girls at this age usually eat less of that?
温野菜とかあるといいですね。そうですね。温野菜とあとお肉の希望もあれば伺いますが。肉ならステーキだな。
肉ならビフテキね。
That's expensive!
なんでだよ。
Because you two are bottomless pits. If you start eating stuff like that, we won't be able to cope with the food expenses.
国産でなければ安いものもあります。特に大きなものなら安かったりしますし。
ステーキが高いとか、いつの昭和の人かしら。今は結構安いお肉も多いわ。
確かに。Oi! Subuga-chan! I had cheap fish here! A well-built old man from the fish store called us over when he saw us passing by.
このマグロただものではないぞ。目が違う。
Hey, don't get so close to that tuna head. Oh, sasuga da na, Onigashii-san. It's our best fish today. It's fat and juicy. We'll make a fine dish. Oh, why are you hitting my back? Taking a liking to me, he laughed 50% more heartily than before as he slapped his palm against my back. What's wrong? This is an expression of love. This is all it takes to hurt you. How are you gonna protect these girls? Frankly, none of them need my protection.
魚屋のおじさん、兄さんを叩くときはパーではなく、ぜひグーで殴ってください。
Why do I have to get beat up for no reason by an old man for the fish store?
女の子に対して言うことがいちいち失礼なんです、兄さんは。
If Eika-chan is asking me to do that, so did ya. Hey, why are you cracking your knuckles? Just kidding, son. Also, I'll sell this tuna head cheap to you guys. Half of it for 1,500 yen. How about that? Man, that's so cheap, holy shit.
ほうほう、なかなかお安いですね。
A normal family can't eat this much after all, so I'm selling it off cheap for you guys.
ならばもう一声。
Hey, spare me from that now. I'm almost giving it away for free already.
ならば、代わりにこの男の頭と交換で。
Are you dumb? Is my head worth as much as a tuna head?
だいたい片方で1500円ぐらい？
You're as funny as always, Ryo-chan. You have it tough, huh, Choji? Yeah, I sure do. Alright, guess I had no choice. Half a head for 1,200 yen. That's half of that giant 7-kilogram head. That's 3.5 kilograms for 1,200 yen. How about that?
ハンマープライスでお願いします。
Hammer. Oh, you mean it's a deal? Arigato. Still, your hassle sure is aggressive in shopping. You're the only one I know would slash the price of a 3.5 kilogram tuna head and then buy it. Yeah, I guess. Well, you're an upgrowing boy after all, Shoji. I could understand why someone would misunderstand that I was going to be the one eating it, but I don't have an appetite that big. Two of the girls here would be taking care of more than half of that fish head. Tadaima. I said it out of habit, even though no one was inside the house. But as soon as I stepped inside,
ただいま。
ただいま。ただいま戻りました。お邪魔します。
everyone else said it too. They have livened up the Yanagise residence.
今日は私が夕飯の準備をするわ。みんなはどうする？軽くつまめるものならすぐに作るけど。
Are you going to grill the tuna head by yourself?
当たり前よ。
私もお手伝いいたします。マイガスバーナーを持ってますから。
庭で焼いた方がいいんじゃないか？多分煙すごいぞ。
そうですね。とりあえずみんなで作りますか。
What about me?
ああ、兄さんはいいです。
なんで？
だってエッチな本とか読んでる人に食べ物なんて触らせられませんよ。
The heck does that mean?
そのままの意味です。
そのままってどういうことなんだ？
ですね、ああいう本を男の人が読んでいる場合。
Whoa. Don't explain it. That was some really heavy steps. Alright then. Before changing my clothes, I switched on my computer, Pasacom. After hearing the faint noise of the fan and the spinning of the hard disk starting up, I started changing my clothes. Before I could finish changing, a startup beep came from my Pasacom. Programs started running automatically, one after another on my screen. I finished changing my clothes and sat into my chair. Oh, that's... I brought in my futon that had aired out. I brought in a futon that had been aired out in the balcony. The fluffy futon was filled with a unique aroma. So soft. I carried it over to my bed. After quickly making my bed, I sat back down in my chair. A creaking noise was made as the chair supported my weight. Time to check my email. I pressed the mail key on my keyboard. The hard disk processing light started blinking. The email client appeared on the desktop. Why are they so verbose right now? The number of unread emails in the inbox bracket kept on increasing. 13. The last time I checked my email was the day before, so I got in 13 emails during my last 2 days. Dore? As a result of my hopelessly lonely life, most of them were spam. No surprise there. But they sure have gotten creative. And there were all sorts of subjects like, "You got chosen," "I'm lonely," "I want to see you," or "I thank you for your inquiry" in my inbox. Of course, I never replied to any of them. No one would be emailing me saying that they're lonely anyway. I would probably be the lonely one, nor do I remember ever inquiring anything. Sakujo. I sent them to the trash bin without even checking the contents. Huh? I have a question. At least a bit more courteous if you want people to read them. I clicked on the email and sent it into the trash bin. Suddenly my hand operating the mouse stopped. There was an email from a teacher to the student council president. Oh, this isn't spam. Habonai. After opening it, I discovered that it was a notification that they had gone through the documents. I see. That's what Rio went to the staff room for. So, they approved it, huh? There. Done. After reviewing my reply, I clicked on the send button. That sure was close. This isn't something I should just delete by mistake. I wonder if I ever accidentally deleted any emails like this in the past, thinking it was spam. I guess that happens when you commit too much, spam aside. Alright, let's continue checking my mail. I'm so glad nobody heard that. I comforted myself and started checking my unopened emails again. I noticed an email with the subject "Recently at School" right at the very bottom. The sender was Sude Munetake. Sude Munetake? Never seen this name before. I wonder if it's the name of a student in our school. But even so, how did this person know my email address? If I asked Sumugu, she could probably recognize immediately if it's the name of one of our students. For someone who had problems with even remembering the names of their own classmates, there was no way I could recognize this. Oh no! The first choice award. First choice. All right. Okay. Choose any. Okay. It might be something important again. Check it. It might be something that's important as the earlier one. As I click on the email, the contents of it was displayed on the screen. I don't see any suspicious links in here. After quickly scrolling through the whole email, I didn't find any of the usual suspicious links present. The mail wasn't spam or anything like that. Let's see what it's about. I scrolled back to the top and started reading it. Its first sentence started with, "Recently, a rumor has been spreading around school." Now, this feels suspicious, but after reading on, it said that our school's ghost stories, referred as your school in the mail, has started to become a hot topic among the students. Some students snuck into the school at night to find out the truth and ended up going missing. Is this really about our school? I never heard of any of our students gone missing before. As doubt grew in me, I continued reading. This is... Vivid descriptions painted gruesome scenes. On the other hand, I began to suspect these unrealistic scenes. On second thought, I guess this is just spam, huh? But as soon as I thought of that, I noticed something strange. Huh? No. Wait. This could really be our school. The arrangement of the special classrooms, like the home economics and music classrooms from the mail, match. From these small coincidences, I began to grow more interested over how real it might be. But I never heard of any of our students gone missing. But at that moment, the possibility that information like this might have been censored floated in my head. Maybe I shouldn't keep reading this. I had a feeling that I might just get into a huge situation where my life would be in danger for some reason. But my curiosity insisted otherwise, and my finger continued to spin the scroll wheel down the email. Huh? What was written at the end made me begin to doubt even my own eyes. What was written was, "How nice would it be if the world were like that?" Fuck your fantasy! This is probably the first time I made a comeback this vulgar since I was born. That dumb email caught me all tired for no reason. So, it was just spam in the end, huh? All my energy left me. I leaned back against my chair and stared up toward the ceiling.
Nii-san?
Come in. The door's not locked.
夕飯ができたわ。下に降りてきて。
Oh, right. Got it. I'll get moving once I shut down my PC.
なるべく早くしてね。みんなが待ってるんだから。
As soon as Aika said that, I could hear Onigase yelling, "Shoji, hurry up!" from downstairs.
というわけだから、なるべく早くしてね。
Right. Oh, the grilled tuna smells nice. Magoroyaki. Anyway, The aroma wafting in from outside made me hungry. I'm so hungry. I didn't even get to eat the Anko Nabe today. I quickly closed the email client and then shut down my operating system. Creaking noises came from the hard disk before the fan stopped. Silence filled the room. Alright, dinner time. Was it worth it to go through all that? I don't know. After a bustling and lively dinner, we relaxed and watched television. I ate too much.
我慢せずに私に全部よこせばいいのに。
I rushed and overate because you guys were going to eat everything yourselves.
でも無理して食うとかよくないぞ。私はまだ食べ足りないぐらいだ。
That's their outfits at home? This is their outfits at home? Are they Ojo's? What the fuck? Meanwhile, Aika looks normal. That's just because you two eat too much.
皆様もうよろしいですか？でしたら後片付けを始めますが。
Oh, I'll do it.
いえ、長司様には昨日やっていただきましたから。それよりもお勉強してください。長司はまた勉強か。本当に勉強が好きなんだな。
Hey, there's no way anyone would love studying.
学生の頃はそういうものかもしれませんね。できなくなって気づく大切さ。
Sumugu?
いえ、何でもありません。皆様もお勉強してくださいませ。
私もお風呂の準備をした後に予習でもしておこうかな。
あ、私がやりますよ。
そんな時間かからないから大丈夫よ。
What is it?
私よ。少しいいかしら。今日のことだけど。
Today? What do you mean?
何かあったのでしょ。昨日は全く興味を示してなかったのに、今日になって最近うちの生徒が他校生に絡まれることを気にしてたから。
As expected, Rio. She's really sharp. Well, there was some weird guy wandering around the school grounds, so...
あなた、喧嘩とかしてないでしょうね。
Of course not.
そう。だったらいいけど。
Do you know why it's happening?
さあ、私も不良事情など知らないわ。ただ最近そういうことが増えている。
The Bonkosai is pretty soon, so I'm a little worried.
そうね。今までそんなことがなかった分、気になるといえば気になるかしら。
You can be careful too, okay?
何を？
If something like that happens, don't try to solve it by yourself.
この私に言うのかしら。
Yeah, no matter how strong you or Onegase are, you're still one person. Even though things are fine now, it doesn't mean that they will be in the future.
違うわ。それは私のセリフという意味よ。あなたこそ一人で解決しようなんて考えないことね。
Huh? Duh, I'm not as strong or brave as either of you, so I wouldn't think of doing something like that.
天然で言ってるのなら恐ろしい話ね。
What do you mean?
まあいいわ。とりあえずあまり無理はしないことね。
Okay. Oyasumi.
今日は少し冷えるから布団をちゃんとかぶって寝ることね。
Oh, thanks for airing out my futon. I can't wait to wrap myself in it already.
そう。せめて灰にならないように気をつけることね。
I told you that I'm not a Kyuketsuki already. You just had to say that. I guess it's time for bed. As I open my blanket, the futon's refreshing scent entered into my nose. So fua and Pika pika, I guess. As I caressed it, it felt completely different from how it was this morning. I could faintly feel some warmth left in it as well. So, this is the scent of the sun, huh? This is so refreshing. Someone as gloomy as me really might be reduced to ashes. Of course, the sun didn't really have any scent, but that poetic expression escaped from my lips. No, son, I'll be having a nice sound sleep for once. I actually felt thankful for Rio. Well then. Wait. I don't know why. There's something about the... I don't know. That fitting sound effect went through my head as I slid myself down into my futon. Come, sweet sleep. Let me rest. Slowly, the world of dreams began to lure my consciousness away. Ah, the lights. Light entered my eyes through the gaps of my almost closed eyelids. I needed to turn on the lights in the room, but my sleepiness made the urge fade away. Oh well, whatever. I shut my eyelids completely and didn't bother switching off the lights. What was that? I woke up immediately, but the loud electronic noise that went through my eardrums sounded so silly that all of my energy left me soon after. My ketai? My ketai was by my pillow, shining all sorts of colors, challenging the limits of LED lighting. Seconds later, it stopped along with the music as if it was satisfied. Wait, yeah, maybe let's do... By the way, I don't remember setting up such flashy effects on my Ketai Bango, Ketai Nenwa, and neither did I set up such a silly ringtone. A missed call. No, maybe it's a Meilu. I picked up my Ketai Nenwa and checked the display. The message display on the screen had a title, Your Nighttime Entertainment is Our Commitment, Sumugu Express Courier. Sumugu? I would have deleted it immediately if the title only consisted of the first half, but the phrase Sumugu Express Courier stopped me. So, Sumugu's the one who set that weird ringtone. When did she modify the settings on my Ketai? With that question in my mind, I opened the message and read it. It reads, what would you like for your masturbations? What the fuck? The heck is she thinking? Her rash actions surprise all logic. Stop sending me dumb messages. Sent. I messaged her back with a reply. Wait a second. That is a very familiar song. Let me check something really quickly. It's so fucking familiar. When I heard it for the second time, it just clicked that I have an idea what it is, but I want to double check. Yeah, I think it's this one. Is it? I forgot, man. I know it's a Subahimi track for sure. It's a Subahimi track that, but played in like in a different manner. So I was like, wait a second, I recognize this thing. Oh, the sound, the ringtone. I know it's a Subahimi track. Anyway, that was a weird ass tangent. Let's continue. Hmm? Only a few seconds after I sent my message, that ridiculous melody and flashy lights appeared again.
徹底的にお掃除いたしましたので、さぞお困りかと思ったのですが。
A thorough cleanup? Now that you mention it, my room seem much cleaner than usual. There's also a mysterious, refreshing atmosphere around it. Well, why was she mentioning this? No. Wait. Cleanup? Masturbation snack? Don't tell me. As I linked the two words together, a conclusion inevitably sprung to my mind. No. There's no way! With those sinister thoughts in mind, I opened up my locked drawer, and inside was... I see. So that's what it is. Nothing at all. No, it's something else. Wait. I just realized I'm missing some Subahimi tracks. I don't know why. Is that right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. Maybe we never left Subahimi. Maybe this was Subahimi all this time. Anyway. Immediately after I checked my drawer, the ringtone of my Ketai Denwa rang up again.
おかずはすべて処分いたしました。
Why did she even... And how did she even take it from a locked drawer? But this is Sumugu we're talking about here. I began to feel that it wasn't all that impossible now.
ということで、改めて。
Okay, that is the song. I was like, yeah. If you made that song into a ringtone, and then you change the music, you change the instruments being played, it's the same song. It's the same song. It's the same damn song. We never left Subahimi. Guys, we never left Subahimi. Anyway.
夜のおかずは何がよろしいですか?
What did this mean? Was this her way of pitying me? Was she trying to atone for what she did? Whatever it is, she's the only one who knew the answer. As the urge of, since she's asking, I might as well, ran through my mind. So then my instincts warned me that this was a trap.
特急つむぐ便即配送可能。お試し期間中につき無料。とにかく注文してください。必ずご満足させてみせます。罠とかじゃありません。
Wait, is he saying this aloud or is it in his mind? Because if it is in mind, Subagu is able to read his mind for some reason. Now, she sounded like a desperate salesman, and she completely read through the dilemma in my thoughts. Oh man, she read his mind. It won't get me hooked on such silly bait. Knowing that, I had seen through her trap. A satisfying sensation of victory filled me. Guess I'll sleep. Oyasumi.
おや?
I like how she's on top. She's really on top of the doghouse. What the fuck? Also, Black Price, our favorite brand. I think we saw it as early as H2O. Yeah. And of course it's in Sakura no Ota and Oki. And of course our favorite. Was it in fucking Himanatsu? I don't remember. I think it is. Anyway. She looked up toward Choji's room on the second floor.
部屋の明かりが消えてしまいましたね。私の奉仕の心を全力無視ときましたか。しかし
Wait, I think I like this. I think we're using her as a thumbnail for today, and then I'll check whatever I screenshot today.
真の奉仕の心に目覚めた私には関係ありません。
What is it?
何が何でも長司様を満足させてみせましょう。
What? Yeah.
まずはおかずの撮影ですね。この時期ともなると屋外で肌をさらすと冷えますね。
Damn. She's really giving him a snack there.
さっさと撮影を済ませてしまいましょう。これでよしと。ふむふむ。これはなかなかいい絵になりましたね。見る見る。
As her fingers swiftly press on the buttons, words fill the display in a matter of seconds.
あとは画像を添付して送信と。
Do we actually see it? I asked myself this important question. Another one of Sumugu's messages, huh? But it's no longer effective because I already know that it's a trap. Unfortunately, Sumugu, no matter how hard you try, my heart will be unshaken. While soaking myself in my mysterious sensation of superiority, I snuggle myself into my futon. The ringtone kept on going off again and again. No longer being able to bear it, I grabbed my ketai so I could switch it into silent mana mode. But my fingers stopped the moment the message title entered into my view.
無料サンプルを送ります。
Free sample, huh? Now, and this was beginning to be suspicious. I should have just ignored this, but I instinctively reacted to those words in the same way a person would do a stall distributing free samples of shampoos at the mall. My curiosity and urge overwhelmed my wariness easily. Well, it's a free sample, so I bet it must be something plain and boring. So would it hurt to look a little? My fingers subconsciously press on the button to display the message. If I don't see what it is, I wouldn't know what to complain about. Yep, and that's right. Meaningless excuses started escaping from my lips.
すごく恥ずかしいです。でも長司様になら見せてもいいです。でもじっくり見ないでください。
The great destructive power of the text made my face flush before I knew it. At this point, not a trace of awareness that this might be a trap was left in my brain. The only thing that filled my head was anticipation. After all, I could undoubtedly see the colors of a human skin from the tip of the picture I just scrolled my screen down to. I continued to scroll down with excitement building up within me, and the entire image of the picture attached gradually came into view. The image was filled with the surface of a person's skin that was lit by the faint rays of the moonlight. The whole picture was just the surface of a beautiful fair skin. The heck is this? I couldn't even tell which body part it was. The surface of the fair skin displayed was flat and plain. It was trick. Shame immediately filled my face because I was so excited about opening the mail just a while ago. Well, I knew already it was going to be something like this. Luckily, no one saw me, since it would be painfully obvious that I was bluffing from Mike's flush expression. Sato, we done stuff like this, Sumagu. Pretending not to notice how shaken my thought was, I had proceeded to open up the other messages that I received. How many messages had I opened? I didn't quite remember. But this one had the image of something that all the other photographs of skin did not. What's this? As I continued to open the following messages, I gradually came to a realization. All the photographs attached were taken while slowly moving the camera, bit by bit, after each shot. If that's the case, could this crack here be? The image earlier were all filled with the surface of fair skin, but this one had the long, narrow gap in it. Hoy! Are you sure about this, miss? I mean, are you sure about this? EOSCS? We'll need to make this a mosaic, you know? We ain't gonna recall the games, okay? What is EOS? Sovereign. Okay, it's sovereign. Okay, it's sovereign. Okay, I know what it is now. It's sovereign. Okay, I know what AOCS. It's the ethics of computer something. Also, when you say it in Japanese, you say it as sovereign. That's a good memory. In case you don't remember, if you don't know, you better read Hentai Prison. I have a playlist, so you could check that out. But yeah, there's a joke about one of the characters' names there, whose name is Sofia Shikolenko, whose nickname is Sovereign. Anyway. The shock I suffered was so immense, I started saying incomprehensible things. But in contrary to what I said, my eyes were glued to the display screen. So, this is Sumagu's. My throat felt dry. I could hardly form words. The image in front of my eyes was that girl's private part. It didn't belong to a stranger, but a girl I knew. A girl living with me. My son poked his head against my pants and told me that he was at its limits. This is a snack for it after all. So I guess it should be fine, right? I asked permission to nobody in particular as I reached my hand down to my pants. I then went on to open the next message with my other hand. Then the next one. And the next. Sorry, how many messages had I opened? I couldn't quite remember. But the moment I opened this one, my movement stopped. No, perhaps I should say that I froze. It was a zoomed out picture centered on that crack from earlier. A photograph that was taken with the camera slightly further away than before. And what was on the screen was an elbow. Oh, I know what. Oh man. You know what? With good enough imagination, you just don't care. The picture showed a bent arm. That utterly ridiculous music played during my dumbfounded state. With my trembling fingers, I operated my cell phone and opened a new message.
お恥ずかしいお話ですが、最近二の腕付近がプニプニになってしまったんですよ。ほら、プニプニ。
The video attached to the message shows Sumugu pinching her upper arm gently. What was trick? This was the second time I said that today. Unlike the first time, I no longer had any strength left for excuses. Yasumi. This was the second time I said that as well. I felt like crying a little.
あ、消えましたね。
The faint sign of light in the pitch black room had completely vanished.
庄司様、最後まで見てくれたのでしょうか。
Most likely he did.
残念でした。だいたい無料サンプルでガチデータを期待する方が間違ってます。情弱です。情報弱者です。デジタルデバイドじゃあるまいし。
What's the term she used? That's interesting. Wait, what? Wait, why is it? Huh? Is it, so,
だいたい無料サンプルでガチデータを期待する方が間違ってます。情弱です。情報弱者です。デジタルデバイドじゃあるまいし。
That's interesting. Why did she use the term digital divide? Huh. And then it's translated as digital age. And there's a joke here. Impotent level of information. Impotent. It's already the digital age. Interesting.
でも、ちょっとかわいそうなことをしてしまったかも。
Oops.
反省。
Oh man, maybe I should call it in for today. It's a little short today. This is only 2 hours. Well, if I didn't read Shizuku and I had... Oh well, whatever. Maybe 30 minutes wouldn't hurt, I guess. Let me see. Should really get some sleep though.
じゃんけんで負けたのですから。そうだけど。それならば、私がやりましょうか？
Huh? Why is it so noisy?
それはダメだ。私が負けたんだから。私が。それで、どうやって起こせばいいんだ？踏みつぶせばいいと思うわ。って量？たかだか起こすだけで、何やってるんですか？もういいから、私が起こすって決まったのだから、お前らは出ていけ。
Huh? Is there someone in my room?
起きてしまう。
Ah!
ジョージ、おはよう。
Zam. Oh shit. God, wish that were me. Huh? What?
起こしに来たぞ。
Wake me up? Wait, why are you on top of me?
なんだろう、勢い？
What kind of flow is that?
ごめんな、重かったか？
Well, not really. If I had to comment, this wasn't the problem whether she was heavy or not.
どうしたジョージ？なんで目を背ける？
Urusai, hurry up and get off me.
なんだよ、そんなこと言ってまた寝る気とかじゃないのか？
Are you an idiot? I'm already wide awake.
そうだな。考えてみればジョージは二度寝とかするようないい加減なタイプじゃないよな。ごめんな、ジョージ。
Oh.
どうした？
Wait a minute. Onigase. Get off there very slowly to the side.
横から？なんでだ？
Just do it and don't move backwards, got that?
でも横って壁だしな。
Not that side, the other side.
逆ね。
As Onigase tried to move to the side, what was under her skirt exposed itself boldly. I could pick out something white from within the shadowy depths. Shut up. Don't move to the side.
なんだよ、どうした長司。
This is bad. Mazui. It really wasn't much of a big deal. It was just that my lower body was in a state commonly found in males in the morning. She just rode on top of me innocently without even thinking about boy matters like an erect pole nearly touching her behind. If Onigase just slid her body backwards like this, it was very likely that it would pass right by the center of Onigase's butt. If that happened, a adote like me wouldn't know what to expect. However, I knew one thing for sure. It wouldn't be anything good. Her butt and the part between her thighs were in the contact of my lower stomach. The unparalleled softness and warmth made me deduce that it was powerful enough to crush the soul cage known as reason. That's why I asked her to retreat from the side, but she spreads her legs out for that. A sight powerful enough to destroy my cage of reason might enter my view. Onigase,
なんだ
raise her hips.
腰
Yes, raise her hips. Hayaku.
なんだよそれ。そんなことしたらダメなんだぞ。
Why not? Just raise her hips quickly. Hips up quickly.
だってそんなことしたら。
She did that.
そんなことしたら下着が後ろから丸見えになるじゃないか。
But there's no one at all behind you.
だとしてもそんなはしたない格好できるわけないだろ。
Well, what's she talking about? Did she not get that I can already see a glimpse of her panties right now? And she's even saying stuff like her panties being completely exposed from behind as she raised her hips. As she raised her hips, her panties would be completely exposed. Just stop saying silly things like that.
くだらないことってなんだ。大変なことだろ。
And that's not what I mean. Damn it. Listening to her say dumb stuff like this is making me fantasize. Not just that, my reasoning, or more accurately, my son, was literally covered and had nowhere to run. Tonikaku, just raise her hips up a little bit, then get off me slowly like that.
なんかよくわからんが。そうしよう。
Onigase started to slowly get off me, but moving backwards. Yes, that's right, that's the way. Now, I'll just have to dispose of these vile thoughts and not let my blood flow concentrate on my lower body. We'll be fine. Yes. With her hips up and her upper body down, I won't be able to see Onigase's panties anymore. With her hips up and her upper body down...
どうした？ど
やべえ。まずいよ。
うしたんだ？ジョージ？
No, stay away. 来ないで。Don't come any close to me.
なんだよそれ。少し傷つく言い方だな。
No, I didn't mean to be cruel or anything. It's just that we should keep some distance between ourselves for the sake of both of us. Her munesh or oppa are big. I could totally see her cleavage as she crashed forward like this.
よくわからんやつだな。とりあえず降りるぞ。
Yeah, all right. Oh no. Mate. As Onigase started to get off, she took the blanket with her. What was hidden underneath sprung out with no place to hide. Was this coincidence a providence by Kami-sama? If so, I'd hope that Kami-sama would mind his own business. It sprang out, appearing right between Onigase's thighs.
これ？
No, just calm down for now. How unlucky am I? Why do I have to get into this kind of situation with Onigase of all people? If it was with a gentler Sumugu, no, I'll probably get sliced with that kitchen knife. If it was with my blood-related Imoto, Aika, I bet she'd start stomping on me to death. If it was with the calmer Rio, I'd probably evaporate from her self-proclaimed universe-obliterating Big Kubang Panchi. Wait, I just realized none of them would be cutting my manhead off or anything. Screw my optimism. Onigase. I imagine what kind of attack Onigase would do while waiting for it to come, but she didn't attack me at all. No. Huh? もしかして Onigase is she crying? Are you crying? ごめん I don't really get it, but ごめんなさい Onigase was crying while trembling. She's crying weakly in fear. Onigase, of all people, was actually crying. To what?
腰が抜けて動けない。
Now that I look closer, I notice that Onigase has cleverly raised her hips up as to prevent contact of her lower body with my outstanding tower. You've done well, but I feel a little regretful. Now I take that back. Good job, Onigase. I mustn't let her efforts go to waste. As a man, I should put an end to this problem. Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. There's a choice that doesn't matter. Okay. Move backwards. Well, I guess I couldn't move, so it was up to me to move. And the question was, how? Should I move front or backwards? I decided to move backwards. Please wait. I'll try moving backwards myself. Onigase nodded as she sobbed, despite the crisis we're in. And this other side of Onigase that I never seen before sure is adorable. Wait, now isn't the time for that. You couldy. I gradually lifted myself up a little and crawled towards my Nakura. I can do it. If I maintain this posture, I won't be touching that part of hers. It'll be all right. Slowly, I need to do this slowly and carefully. Huh? I noticed something pressing onto the end of my pants. Onigase had her hand pressed on my pants' fabric. Sumari. Yabe, Onigase, you're pressing on my pants. Oh! Don't move! You could say that the other thing keeping my pants in place right now was my erect stronghold. The male physiology phenomenon was the sole thing still allowing my pants to rarely serve their intended function. And this banana balloon began to deflate. It wouldn't take a genius to predict the terror that would unfold. Oh, how cruel one's fate can be. At one moment, I despised my erection. Now, it was the only thing maintaining the peaceful balance between me and Onigase. Once it gets limp, this balance would immediately crumble. Oh! I mustered all my strength to try and maintain my erection, but soon realized that my efforts were to no avail. Staying in this situation or going further was impossible. I had to quickly go back to where I started from. Onigase! Onigase was trembling. Her expression clearly told me that she couldn't keep her posture much longer. She probably couldn't muster any strength because she's too nervous. Looks like I had no choice. I slipped myself back toward my original position. Hang out for a bit longer, Onigase. You idiot!
どうした長
With my pants and underwear at the verge of coming off, I managed to get back to my starting position. I've avoided the worst case scenario that could happen, but now I got myself into the worst accident that could possibly happen. No longer am I able to keep myself with her trembling hands. Onigase fell down on me, and she hit the jackpot right where she sat. Perhaps it would be a different kind of bad jackpot if she had fallen under the Longfellow itself. But in this situation, the casualties were the two object X's hanging under it. Oh man, oh that's gonna hurt. Oh man, the family jewels. They're also known as the I like SCA-ji. He knows me. He knows me too well.
どうした？ジョージ、なんで悲鳴すら出せないような顔しているんだ。
And that's because you're crushing my balls. I wanted to scream that out at her, but the pain prevented me from doing so. All I could do was scream internally and then faint.
おい、ジョージ！ジョージ！ ジョージ大丈夫か？
What happened to me?
気を失ってしまって、私驚いたんだからな。バカ！
Onigase hugged me in her arms. Even though I screwed up so much, she was still worried about me fainting.
大丈夫か？ジョージ！
I guess the trouble's over now.
ジョージ！私は心配したんだぞ。
Sorry about that. Damn it. How could I let Onigase get so worried? I patted Onigase on her back before going out the corridor with her. Huh?
とりあえず兄さん、いいかしら。
What do you mean?
なんだかよくわからないけど。
What was that for?
いえいえ、でも仕方がないのではないでしょうか。
What do you mean?
あれだけ部屋で大騒ぎして皆様が心配して来てみれば、それですから。
Huh? Like what? Onigase was crying behind me while grabbing onto the edge of my shirt. Huh? That's not what it looks like.
違うと言われましても。では、とりあえず私もこれで。
Oi! What's up with them? Did they really think I wasn't the one who made her cry? Oh well.
ごめんな。後で私からもちゃんと説明しておくよ。
Yeah, it won't be convincing if you're at the verge of tears like that. It'll probably be fine. I don't think they'll really get angry over it. Well, I was wrong. On the very morning, for some reason, I was the only one who didn't get any breakfast. Isn't that a bit too cruel? Okay, I am gonna call it in here. We're gonna continue with this on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be doing Tsukihime. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy watching, and well, who knows, maybe I could do both, but let's see how much time I have tomorrow. But most likely it's gonna be I'm doing Tsukihime first, and if I have time, I'm gonna do at least 1 hour of this if I have time tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao.